Hello and welcome to the Peacekeeper Project. My name is Ben. Now today I want to talk about how meditation works in a simple and easy to understand way that will help you make sense of your practice. Because if you have a meditation practice, and especially if you're at the early stages, then it's quite possible that during times when your mind was more busy or more active, that you've started to question yourself. You may wonder, am I doing it right? So understanding the process will help you to clear that up. It's also helpful to understand how meditation works because it's helpful to understand anything we're trying to learn, anything we're trying to engage in and apply to our life. For example, if you decide you want to be fit, healthy, and strong, and as part of that, you decide you want to go to the gym and lift weights, you understand that the function of lifting weights is to strengthen your muscles and your body. Now, the same principle is true for our mind, because the mind is like a muscle, and meditation is a practice to strengthen your mind. Now, the process of meditation really is quite simple, but that does not mean easy. If quietening our mind and being present in the moment was so easy, then we wouldn't need practices like meditation, because our mind, our ordinary thinking mind, does like to complicate things. All right, so how does meditation work? So there are different forms and techniques of meditation, but what they all have in common is this goal of quietening the mind, letting go of thoughts, and becoming present in the moment. All right, so how does that happen? How do we make that happen? Well, we need something to rest our awareness on, because if we're not resting our awareness on something, then by default, our mind tends to be more active. There's a constant stream of thoughts, stories, emotions, and dramas running through our mind, worrying about the future and the things we have to do, worrying about the past and the things we have done or wish we'd done differently. Thoughts trigger emotions, and emotions trigger more thoughts, in this vicious cycle that can go on, and this creates stress, anxiety, emotional overwhelm. And now you may be familiar with those. But just because they're familiar does not mean they always have to be. So coming back to this process of meditation, the simplicity of it. So meditation starts with the object of meditation. So this is the thing you're going to rest your awareness on. I like to call it the resting place. So the object of meditation is the resting place for your awareness. So different techniques of meditation will have a different resting place, a different object of meditation. So for example, the breath. If you're using the breath, that is the object, the resting place. You rest your awareness on the sensation or the feeling of the breath. Now another one could be bodily awareness, a movement of awareness through body parts. Might be an energy center, say your heart. It might be a circulation of energy, moving your awareness through that circulation. Maybe it's a mantra, which is a repetition of a word or a sound that we say internally. So when you sit for meditation, you bring your awareness to the object of the meditation. You rest your awareness there. And remember, it's not a grasping like focus, it's a resting of your awareness. And then, when your mind wanders, and it will, you acknowledge it. Realize you're thinking, and then bring your awareness back to the object of your meditation. And then, your mind will wander again. And then, when you realize it, you acknowledge it, and then let the thought go by returning your awareness back to the object of meditation. That's it. That's the simplicity of meditation. Now, of course, simple in principle, challenging in practice. Because one of the challenges you might notice is that you don't even realize when you start thinking. You may sit for your meditation, you're becoming quiet, and then at some point you realize you're thinking. But you realize you've been thinking for a while. There's been a whole stream of thoughts running through your mind. You didn't see the transition from becoming quiet to thinking. But there you are, thinking. So at the moment you realize you're thinking, you acknowledge it, and then return your awareness back to the object of your meditation. Now remember, the content of your thought does not matter, because if it wasn't that thought, it would just be another. So there's no need to judge your thoughts or your performance, because if you were judging, that would just be more thinking. And if you do, then you'll just follow that same process. And to sum it up again, when you sit for your meditation, you start by resting your awareness on the object of your meditation. And then, when your mind wanders off into thinking, you acknowledge it and then let it go by returning your awareness back to the object of your meditation. Repeat and repeat. That's it. That's where you're strengthening the muscle of your mind to be present in the moment. Every time your mind wanders, you bring it back, wanders, you bring it back. This repetition, that is strengthening the muscle of your mind. Now, your ordinary thinking mind may try to complicate things, but that's just what your mind does. Now, just follow the simple principles of meditation and it will work. And remember, this can be applied to any meditation technique. While there are different techniques, the underlying principle is the same. Now, if you have a meditation technique, just keep this in mind. If you need some help or some guidance, then I have resources on my website, peacekeeperproject.com. There's also links below in the description. And also remember, the more you practice, the more you will progress. And you'll notice that you start catching your thoughts sooner and sooner. You'll bring your mind back to your meditation sooner and sooner. There'll be more space between your thoughts. There'll be a growing sense of peace and calm inside you, and your heart will respond. Now, it's important to notice these things, even if they're very subtle, because it helps you to realize that your meditation is working, and this will motivate you to continue. Now, let me know in the comments below, was this video helpful? And also let me know in the comments below, what challenges do you face with your meditation? Let me know so I can make a video about them. Now, if you found this video helpful, then please give it a like. And if you know someone else who could benefit from this video, then please share it. And if you'd like to be notified when I release new videos, then you can hit that subscribe button. Alright, that's it for this one. Until the next time, quiet your mind and live from your heart.